Hello, welcome. This is Lexi over at the Podunk Paper File, and today I thought we could make some really cute, small, soft-covered journals out of some fabric I have had just laying around. I used to quilt a lot, and I just was obsessed with buying fabric for the longest time, so I've got some really cute ones here I thought that would make really cute journals, and I thought that it would be fun to use plain white pages because not everybody has time to coffee dye, you know, and I just wanted to show you that plain white pages can be absolutely stunning in a little journal, and so I'll just show you how it's done, how I do it, okay? First thing I want to do is get rid of that ring because I've noticed the glue gets on it. So I have a little thing. Anyway, I bought these lunch bags from Walmart. And I'm going to use these as the base for my cover. I got this idea. Pam at the Paper Outpost does the same thing. And I have so much fabric that I need to use up. I'm just going to use her idea today and show you guys how she does it. She's awesome. Okay, so now let me see. Hang on. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is grab my Scotch Create glue stick, and I'm going to glue this bottom and this bottom on opposite ends like this, okay? So I'm just doubling this up so that it will, what's the word I'm looking for? It will be a little sturdier. Gotta get the glue out. And anyways, so how is everybody? Today I went to lunch or brunch with some of the girls that I used to work with at my old job, and I will be going back to my job one day eventually. I don't know when, but I went to lunch with them and it was so nice. I love spending time with the girls from work, and so I'm in a really good mood today. I'm so happy I got to see them. It was like a reset button. And brunch, like on a Sunday. Hello, that was so much fun. All right, now I've glued all of the edges, and I'm going to just put this one on top of this one. Okie dokie. Now, this is just the base of the construction, and it's nice and crinkly. Comes with that crinkle factor. Oh, I love that noise. It's fun. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my fabric. Which one should I use? Which one? These are all so cute. Okay, I want between these two. Yellow or cherries? Dragonflies or cherries? Cherries. Okay. I like these little cherries. They're so cute. I love how they're kind of like vintagey look, kind of. Anyway, I think they're just the cutest little things. When I bought this fabric, I had to have it just because of the cherries. So this yellow one I got because of the dragonflies. Oh, okay. So where did I get this? You want to know? I don't know where. Riley Blake Designs pattern. Glamperlicious by Samantha Walker. You can buy it at RileyBlakeDesigns.com, I suppose. I don't know if they still make it or not, because I mean, this was a couple years back that I bought this, so. Anyway. Oh, I got 2 yards of it, too. No, this is just 1 yard. Never mind. I was excited for a second there, but that's okay. 1 yard is enough. All right, now, I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing on all these journal constructions, is I'm going to put this down on here, and I'm going to cut out an inch around. An inch around. I like having about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of overhang to put on there. And I know that there's a bias on the fabric and stuff, and it stretches one way, and the other way it's not so stretchy. I don't really pay attention to that, and so if that's something that stresses you out, don't let it. Just cut it. Just cut the fabric. It doesn't need to be perfect here. So it stretches this way. So I guess if we didn't want it to stretch on the book, we could put it this way, but I don't care. I really don't. So yeah. Now I still haven't found my fabric scissors. It's still stressing me out. Yeah, I really don't know where they got off to, and I don't know. I think I'll find them eventually, you know, like I will, but I wish I could find them because they cut my fabric so much better. Huh. Well, save that for another time. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use these old fashioned bad boys right here. Now, I'm gonna rip this because it's so much faster to rip it than it is to cut it. So, yeah. All right, ripping. And next thing we're gonna do is measure again. Make sure we've got about an inch there, and we're gonna rip again. Okay, so, all right, that's just gonna keep coming apart because of me tearing it, but I liked the frayed look, so if you don't like that, just cut it. You don't have to be like me. Embarrassing, but I will be saving these. I will. I have a whole bunch of them right here, and I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but something. Who knows? Okay, let me just put this off to the side for now, and now we've got our cute little thing. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put, I guess it doesn't matter what side, huh? I'm just going to put a little daub of glue in the middle. Doesn't need to be like a bunch. And I'm going to lay it down where I want it to be. The only reason I put that glue there is so that when I'm pulling this and stuff, it stays put. It doesn't run around on the other side. Now I'm going to get my handy dandy Fabrifix glue. I got this idea to put it in a Sugar Bell bottle from Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I'm glad she came up with that because I have carpal tunnel, so this bottle is easier to squeeze, and I keep it in this thing, the stamp thing that came with my stamp set, because then the glue is ready to go right then and there. And that was, she had that idea, and she's a genius, so we'll just go with it. And that's why I followed in her footsteps, man. She's awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some glue down, and you can also like trim the corners before you like fold up the edges, but I always have had really bad luck with that. Like I've tried to do it so many times, and I cannot get the cut right so that the corner stays covered with fabric. It always has like some see-through stuff. I don't know how to fix it. I don't. I've tried so many times, and so I just give up. I just gave up, and I just fold them down like this, and it doesn't make much of a difference, honestly. Like it doesn't hurt anything at all. So yeah, that's what I do. You can trim it though if you know what you're doing. Okay, my daughter's in the shower right now, and it's funny because I can hear her in there just jibber jabbering to herself. Blah, 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 blah. The whole time. She just talks to herself all the time. She talks a lot. I wonder where she gets that from. All right. Just flattening that glue down so it's got a bigger area to grab hold of, and so that it doesn't bleed through the fabric, which a lot of this part is going to be covered up anyways, but still, okay? That's the method behind the madness, okay? Oh, so yeah, the place we went to eat at here in town was actually featured on an episode of American Pickers. Those guys stopped through here one time, and the guy that owns the little restaurant, the Strap Tank, he bought something from the American Picker guys, you know. And I thought it was so cool. I'm like, oh, my little town in Springville, like Utah, this little place is on TV, you know? I think that that's so cool. And I went and ate there today, and it was a nice little place. It's like a I don't even know, like a brewery. They have a brewery there, and I don't drink, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it was, but you know, Like, that's still cool. It's still cool. Local stuff, you know? Support the local thing. And I just had some breakfast, just plain old breakfast, and it was pretty good. I didn't like the pancakes, though. I gotta be honest. I did not like that one bit. By the time I finally ate them, though, because I had been talking so much, they were cold. So maybe, like, if they were warm, I would have liked them more. But ugh, I didn't like them very much at all. Ugh, yucky. Oh, yeah, this is going to be cute. I want to flip it over, but this needs to grab for a second. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. I love this fabric. Okay, look at that. Can you see? I got a big old wad of glue on my hand from smushing everything together. See, it's so gross. Glue ball. Okay. Bye, glue ball. In my trash, off to the side. And one of the girls from work brought her husband and her little baby, and her little baby is just the cutest little thing. Love that baby. I just smushed him and held him the whole time, and he loves me, and we're best friends. I just know it. All right, next thing I'm doing is folding it in half. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, hang on. What do we got? What is this? Okay. Where's my little snippers? Folding in half. What are you? Okay. And cutting. We're not cutting. We're bone folding. All right. Now the next thing I want to do is put the book plates down. And I've got some really pretty, some of this Kool-Aid dyed paper that I did. Like, oh my gosh, I've been using it and just cutting it up. But isn't that absolutely stunning? Purple. That's the only color I used. And it got these pretty blues and the brown spots from the oven. And it just looks awesome. So now, hang on a minute though. Is that going to look cute with the cherries? I don't know about that. I don't like it with the cherries. All right, changing gears. Do we want book pages maybe? Should we get some of Wilma's book pages? Maybe some, oh geez. Oh, hang on, I got a good idea. So, just a second. Going digging. Okay, I just grabbed a couple of these designer paper books that I got at Walmart because there's got to be something in there, right? That's gonna look good. Putting my mic back on, and let's see. I want something crispy and clean and fresh looking. You know, that's kind of the look I'm going for. And so let's see what we can find out. What we can find in here, maybe. I saw a page that looked pretty. Okay, that's a possibility. Oh, cute. That might work. I just don't like the way that those greens aren't like the same shade. Ew. I mean, that would work. I don't like that paper, but I mean, really though, that would work. But it's a lot. It's too busy. I can't handle that. Can't hang with that. Nope. Dang it, shoot. Okay, I was hoping that this was in there, and it's not. I must have used it all up. And I don't really like any of that stuff, so I'm going to keep hunting here. Rummaging. Is there something in this one? Here, let's look in here. Man down. Drop something. It's okay. All right, let's look in here. Taking a drink, soda, like Diet Pepsi, it's good stuff. Okay. Yeah, totally. There's going to be something in here. I got a good feeling about this book. So let's put this over and see what looks good to us. Sorry, I had this planned out to use that other paper, but it just didn't match. So That could be really cute, that brown one. This green one actually is kind of cute too, but not quite the same shade. Too much, too busy. That's kind of cute, but too busy again. Kind of cute. Too busy. No. That's cute too. Yeah, I like that one more. You guys, my daughter's standing in the doorway looking at me like I'm a freak.
And she is a freak.
So? Okay. I think I'm going to go with this page. I think that looks really cute together. So, yeah, I'm going to tear it out and go for it, man. And it's pretty busy, but I think I can knock it back some if I need to. All right, next thing we're going to do is I am going to take this paper and I'm going to trim it all one book plate. I'm going to line it up where I want it, and I'm going to glue the whole thing down. Instead of making two, I'm just going to make one that goes all the way across. And then, let's see. So, bear with me. I need to get up in here. So there's that. And then, scooch over a bit and put some. Sorry about my face. If you can see it, then, oh well, sorry. Okay, now, my daughter, oh my gosh, she's silly. She's silly. Love that girl. She's growing up, and I don't like it. I don't like it, not one bit. She can stop that right now. So I'm lining up this side right now, just so I can get a nice, good cut when I cut it. Right here. Okay. Getting out my craft knife. Putting you in the scrap bin. I need to make a video of like how I use up my scraps, I think, because it's really easy they grow and grow and grow, and you never know what to do with them all if you're like me. All right. Maybe we could make some thing. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Retract. Always retract. Put your knife away. Be safe. Not sorry. And then I like to take my corner chomper, my crocodile corner chomper, and just grab, I'm going to do the 1/4 inch chomp. Okay. I have my fan on so the paper kind of blows around. It gets pretty hot up in this craft room of mine, and I mean, I even closed the vent. I closed the vent so that it would not get so hot, and it still gets hot. There's no happy medium. Okie dokie. Now, do I want to ink up the edges at all? Or do I want to leave it more? I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it. I think well, it's kind of a lot. It's like really a lot to look at. I'm going to leave it. All right, next step, Fabrifix. You could probably use your Scotch Create glue here too if you wanted. I just like, if you have that, if that's what you have. I like Fabrifix because it does the grabbing that I need it to. It's strong enough. I think art glitter glue would work really well too, but it takes a little longer to dry, especially like on fabric and stuff. And honestly, really, just Fabrifix is just my favorite glue. That's literally what it all comes down to. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit so that I can see here. Just lining everything up, nice and good. Smushing, making sure everything's nice and flat. And folding again. Cute. Yep, that's adorable. I love it. Okay, so I'm actually going to sew today. I want to sew down the center of this and around the edges, but I'm not going to sew down the center until I put my paper in there, but I do want to go around the edges. So basically, I'm going to use a straight stitch and just go around the town, and I don't know how to bring you over there with me. Maybe I should have thought that out, huh? Probably. Ugh. Okay. Let's forget about it. Let's just move on and put the paper in. Okay. So I'm going to grab probably about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 pages. That's fine. And I'm going to, again, line everything up. And like where I want it to be, mark and trim. How am I gonna do that? I want to sew it because it's so much faster. Funny, haha. One, 2. I'm going through 6 pages, so it might take a couple swipes. My blade is getting dull. I need to get a new one. The more dull your craft knife is, the more dangerous it is too. So I am actually going to switch my blade right now. And because, why? I don't want to lose a finger. I like my hands. I like being able to use them. So you could save these scraps. I'm going to toss them. I don't want to put something, like, I just know I won't use it. So, okay, show you this fun little dandy trick. I grab a pair of pliers. I don't know where here's one. You drop your scissors. That part's optional. And then you just snap this off. Okay, now this is still sharp and it is still dangerous. So I like to take a baby wipe and I like to wrap it up in there before I toss it, because this way I know it's not going to cut through the bag and cut me and hurt anything, less likely anyways. Okay, tossing that. Okay, now back to what we were doing. Much better. Like butter. Yep, should have done that a long time ago. These, though, I will be saving. I can use the bigger pieces, but the little teeny tiny ones, I'm okay with not saving those ones. So now that I've got these, I'm going to fold them in half. And hang on, I want to erase that little mark. Doesn't need to be perfect, but I just want to erase it. And see, that's what the dull blade does. Right there. You saw it here first. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's a bummer. Oh well. Still folding, still using. Okie dokie. You can individually fold all these pages, but grabbing my bone. I can use a pencil, like so. I just like the bone folder. It does nice, crispy, clean edges. And yeah, just put it in there. I am going to, on camera, sew down the center. You probably won't be able to see this part, sorry. Just going to turn around to my machine. It's right behind me. And do a single stitch right down the middle. That's me turning it on. And I think I have brown thread right now. I just go with whatever's in there, to be honest with you. And I'm going to sew. Hang on, I'm going to make my stitch length longer. Okay. Sewing. Oh, went off kilter. Okay. Close enough is better than perfection, right? I think that you're going to laugh. Look, I went right there. Okay. Now I have my cute little journal. It's a little travel book, journal, whatever, with plain white pages in it. It could be like a little doodle book. It could be a little quote book, a little thought book, a little secret holder. You could give it to a little girl. You could give it to a kid, you know, let them draw in it like on a trip or in the car, whatever. But it's there and it's available. It's ready to go. I don't have to do anything else to this, but I'm going to because that's how I roll. Okay. I'm grabbing some of these scraps from this that I made the other day, seeing if anything on here will look cute. Maybe, I don't know about that. I don't think I like that. Nope. Okay. It'll work, except for I want to use a little bit wider piece. Yep, okay. Scissors. Trim these off. And I'm going to trim this side so it's a little more square. I'm going to grab my black ink dauber, and I'm not even dipping in the ink because it's got so much ink on it already. And I'm just going around the edges just so it'll pop more. It'll be pew. Okay, cute. Gluing it down with my Fabrifix. Now you could do the 3-hole stitch on this, like I've shown. I have other videos of how I do the 3-hole stitch for binding, and you can do that if you don't have a sewing machine. You can still do that, or you could even make it. Let's make another one together. We're at 27 minutes. Okay, let's see how fast we can fly through another one, because I want to show you a way that you could do like a temporary spine. Like it doesn't have to be, what am I trying to say? It doesn't have to be sewed in at all. You can just take, you know what, I'll just show you. Instead of sewing, you could literally just take a piece of string or ribbon or whatever you want, and you can just go around it a couple times like this. Once and twice. Oh, sorry. Okay. Once. And again. Now, wait a minute, hang on. There it is, okay. Now my pieces meet in the middle, and I can tie them here. Just snip it. And you can pull it tight, but not, you don't want to be bending your spine. Like this. And again. Okay. Now that's like a temporary spine. You can literally just tie that there, and you can add or remove pages as you see fit. So if I wanted to put a page in there, if I wanted to put a little bit of this in there, I literally can at any point in time. Just slide it on in and let her rip, tater chip. See? Boom. Added a page. So that's another way that you can add a spine to these journals. And it's really easy. It takes 5 seconds to just do it. And if you have the sewing machine, just run a stitch right down the center. There's lots of options for you. So if you find value here with this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate everybody that has been along for the ride with me thus far, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. So yeah, and I will actually post a link of Pam's video so that you can see where I got the idea from and watch her in action too. I don't want to take credit because she's the bomb. So thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.